Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm coming here to show you real quick what I've got done so far for the Paper Terrace Junk Journal, Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge. It's a mouthful. She has a challenge going on for her 100 subscriber on her YouTube channel. Sorry, it is very late. I'm tired. This has been very hard for me to get done because I had all these high hopes of getting this finished. And, well, I've been hurting really bad. And so it's taken me forever. I have not completed the cover, what I want to decorate it. It's going to be very simple. I'm going to use this lace trim. Sorry, I actually used the entire thing in this journal, which there's not a lot on there, so it's easy to do. And but I think I'm going to get a eyelet to put here, even though that is not from Dollar Tree. It's going to tear if I don't. So this is actually a 9 by 12 envelope, mailing envelope. And I actually followed a tutorial that Lene Creates on YouTube had just a couple of weeks ago. So it will just tie and untie. I'm thinking about maybe adding a flower or something on there with these tags from Dollar Tree that I dyed. And you will see that I dyed papers and doilies and things. And I used the tie-dye that they have at their store. And I just used it on paper. So I took the envelope and it's folded in half up to the line where the end of it, where it adheres and clasps down. And I put this Dollar Tree fabric around the entire journal. So I'm just going to move this off to the side. I learned a lot from doing this journal. I ended up putting too much in it. It should have been a little bit smaller. I got a little overzealous. I had to use a bit of washi tape here at the top, which was also from Dollar Tree. It came in this pack. Let's see. I haven't taken these apart yet, as you can tell. I figured this one's light colored and it would go better with this journal. I did use some adhesive under it. And the reason I had to is because, as you can see, this is the full size of the envelope. And it's cut right up here. And it started to tear when I was adding the signature. So I used a calendar right here and that I cut down. I used some old Dollar Tree 6x6 paper pads that I had. If y'all remember those. And I also used some Dollar Tree cardstock that I had bought. Made a little tuck spot. I've got some Dollar Tree tags here. And then it flips up. Use some more of the cardstock and more of that paper to make another tuck spot. I used the receipt book and sorry, I had a little coughing fit. So I dyed one of the receipts from the receipt book. I've got a couple of the prayer cards. And I want to say thank you to the lady who told me on Paper Terrace's live where to find them at Dollar Tree. Now I find them constantly, but I couldn't find them at first. And these are the 2 packs that I used. So, and I should say that's the back of them. I have not finished decorating this completely, but I need to get this up on YouTube. So I went ahead and it's about 95% done, so it's pretty close. So here I had used some more out of that paper pad here, that one right there. But as you can see, it's not tall enough. So I had to use 2 pieces, and I matched them up, and then I used some lace to create a belly band. This is from the Dollar Tree. They're colored index cards, and this is the larger 4x6 index cards, the white ones that I also dyed. And this is some of their notepad, regular school paper. And I'll tell you what I learned, because when I put too many papers in my signature, and now my flap kind of pokes out. But oh well, this is how we learn, right? So I also used some of the craft paper roll mailing paper that comes in it's a big roll. And I have some of the stamps from previously, and I stamped a few places. Again, this is from a composition notebook, and I just punched the edge. This is the graph paper from Dollar Tree, and when I dyed it, the blue grids, as you can see the grid better up here and down here, it kind of ran, which kind of gives it a really cool look, and kind of matches that the purple cardstock from up here. I used some of the pieces of fabric where I had trimmed around the envelope on the edges, and I used them throughout the journal. This is a card from their little card packs, a doily from Dollar Tree, some more stamping. This is from the sketch pad. This is from the teacher section. It's, the border, bulletin board borders that they can buy. And I made a side tuck spot. This is the backside of an envelope. So I adhered one of the coin envelopes to it, put a colored index card, did a little stamping, has the doily, more of the craft paper. This was one of the paper clips that comes in the packs of, in the new back to school section. More of the composition notebook. This was a sticker that was in the kids section, and it's kind of glittery. They're puffy stickers. Paper bag that I folded in half, and here's some of the white tags that I dyed. And I love how I could get different variations of the color, because I did this first, and then I added more water to the tie-dye mix, and then came up with this one. I like these tags too, because they kind of like have a slick surface, and look how they came out. I wasn't sure how they would come out, but they came out really cute. So I put these in the bag, and I tied some more of that fabric remnants. A card from the pack, coloring book page from one of the coloring books. That's the back of the card. This is the other side of the envelope. I cut the bottom, took a piece of that border, put it in here, cut down some of that cardstock, and I had glued the edges of the bag to make another tuck spot. You can see where I had border punched this craft paper. The other side of the doily, the envelope, I put one of those puffy stickers. This was one of the index cards. I folded it in half and put a couple of stickers. It was this pack. There's 4 sheets of them in here. I'm going to put a couple of more somewhere. And folded it. And so I have some writing places and another of those index cards. Other side of that sketch pad paper, doily, the back of the card, the other side of the grid paper, and I used a coin envelope and I cut off the top edge, stamped here and added another piece of remnant of the fabric and used one of the white tags with the twine that comes with it. Let me see the edge punch on the notebook paper. And this is the back. And I used another piece of the border, one of the puffy stickers. I also used one of the large seed packs that they sell and created a tag using more of that cardstock, used the ribbon and some Dollar Tree baker's twine to tie it off with. And then with this little tag, I used a little smidget of the fabric that's on the front. Then there's a pocket here, and I have a prayer card and a writing sheet that came from one of their little journals that I took apart. Used some more of that paper to cover right here. But yeah, I think I need to put an eyelet there. I'm going to go back to the center here real quick because I want you to see that when I tied it off, I used some charms that I found recently at Dollar Tree. It's from Crafter Square. And also a couple of these beads, just the clear because I thought that might be too bright. And I just tied them off on the end and it just hangs out. And then it just closes and it'll be tied back with my ribbon. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And I look forward to being on the live with Paper Terrace on Saturday. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.